as promised, I'm going to be talking about self-invoking functions in this one. So let's just quickly write up a new function. So function there. I'm just going to create a quick alert, and I'm just going to say ASD as usual. Now this is a function of, this function looks very similar to the ones we was creating earlier on in the previous tutorial, but the main difference with making a function self-invoking is to put these parentheses after the function's last curly bracket. Now this will throw an error. You see, syntax error, unexpected token. So we go back to here. Now this is because the convention states that when you're calling self-invoking function or functions like this, you have to open and close it like so. Don't ask me why, that's just the convention. And then you can now see that when we refresh the page, we get an alert. Now that is a self-invoking function. And why would you use it? Now this is, you use it basically if you need it to run straight away. Basically, there's nothing else to it. Everyone does this jQuery. If you look at the source code for that, does it. It does it. So you know, it's not, well, it's useful. That's all I can say. Now, why does it work? You may ask. Well, from the way I see it, if you have a function like this, right, function ASD, this will not run. However, when you do that ASD, it will run. So basically what we've actually done is we just deleted that, and then we put it up there, and then obviously we've encased the whole thing in another set of parentheses, and that's literally all there is to it. So that is a self-invoking function, folks. And as for this tutorial, I think we're done. And the next tutorial, hopefully, as I've been saying, we're going to go through the module pattern to see how that works and the power and beauty of it, because it is absolutely beautiful, and everyone uses the module pattern. It just makes life easier. And I was a bit off my head when I was making that tutorial. I had received some really dodgy news, so I actually kind of lied. The main reason you use the module pattern and you don't use global, well, you do use global variables, but the problem with global variables is the namespacing. That's because let's say you have two different JavaScript documents, and on both of them you're trying to find the total. You may think that you're a very meticulous person, but if you accidentally say in one JavaScript document the total time for this audio song, let's say, and you just say creating a variable total, and you say blah 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 blah. If in the other JavaScript document you're totaling, let's say, the amount of items in the basket, those two will conflict, and then you start having dodgy values coming through your JavaScript documentation, and then yeah, which can actually cause a lot of problems, especially if, like I gave the example of a cart. You know, you don't want to be stealing people's money now, do we? So yeah, we'll just basically go through that. And yeah, as for this tutorial, thank you very much for watching, folks.